know you're here for a hostile takeover.
We need to see a doctor as soon as possible.
Any friend of Trina's is a friend of mine.
Unfortunately, this is your only choice.
The fallout could be devastating. Are you ready for that? Absolutely not. I won't have it.
General Hospital latest update. Did Drew Quartermain just cross the ultimate line? Rumors swirl that he orchestrated the shocking explosion at Sonny Corinthos' penthouse. Was it a twisted plan to help Willow, or just a vengeful strike? If true, the fallout will be brutal. Jason and Sonny won't let this slide. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers. Drew blew up Sonny's penthouse, monstrous secret revealed? General Hospital spoilers hint that Drew Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, may have been the one to blow up Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, penthouse. Will Drew's most monstrous secret ultimately be revealed? There's no denying that Drew has done some pretty awful things in recent months. Just when it seems like Drew can't sink any lower, he manages to outdo himself. With that in mind, it'd be a mistake to ignore Drew as a possible culprit in the penthouse explosion mystery. That's especially true if Drew might be on his way off the show. In that case, it's easy to imagine General Hospital writers really committing to Drew's sinister side. What better way to do that than by making Drew responsible for the attack on Sonny's place? It's possible Drew targeted Sonny's penthouse because of the custody drama that was about to heat up. Drew might have viewed it as a strategy to help Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, gain the upper hand. Perhaps Drew wanted to highlight the danger that tends to surround Grandpa Sonny and make it seem like Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, could have had the kids in an area that wasn't safe. Of course, Drew presumably didn't expect Michael to get caught in the explosion and face severe burns. Michael ended up in the wrong place at the wrong time, but it could still be Drew's fault that his life was in jeopardy, at least if he's indeed behind the penthouse attack. Drew is a former Navy SEAL who brings plenty of training and resources to the table. We could certainly imagine Drew getting his hands on an incendiary device normally used for black ops. It's clear that Drew's got a grudge against Sonny anyway, so General Hospital may be laying the groundwork for Drew to be revealed as the mastermind of the explosion. If Drew's truly to blame, the fallout is going to be intense. Willow will be stunned and furious if she realizes Drew almost cost Wiley Corinthos, Byron Weaver, and Amelia Corinthos, Sequoia and Serenity Mork-Mako, their father. There's also the matter of Sonny and Jason Morgan's, Steve Burton, revenge, which could be swift and possibly fatal. Our predictions point to the real villain of this penthouse blowup being quite shocking. So stay tuned for updates on whether Drew might have gone too far. General Hospital spoilers say Drew may not survive if he's crossed this dangerous line, so we'll bring you more news on his potentially grim path. Today's next update, Lulu confides in Carly about Dante's child, and Alexis gets an unwelcome reminder of her past from Sidwell. Today on General Hospital, Tracy and Sonny clash over Gio. Kai finds a new role for himself at the hospital, and Portia seeks advice from Rick. Felicia brings James to the hospital and tells Willow they need to see a doctor, as James may have broken his arm. Willow grabs Isaiah, who asks what happened. They all go to an exam room, and James reveals he hurt his arm sledding off the roof. Isaiah calls him a daredevil and says they'll have to wait for X-rays, but he thinks it is broken. James complains that he'll have to get a cast, and his mom will know what he did, and his life will be ruined. Felicia says the only reason his mother doesn't know is because she's in an important meeting. James ends up fitted for a cast and chooses a pink one because it's his mom's favorite color, but he isn't sure it will help ease things over with her. Isaiah says she may be mad for a minute, but it will pass. Felicia tells James they better get home and face the music. Rick advises Portia. Rick meets with Portia in her office. She is desperate for help, and this issue involves Heather Weber, so she needs to know it won't be a conflict of interest for him. He says his work with Heather is in the past, so there is no issue. Portia tells him what she did regarding Heather's tests and that a lab tech has been blackmailing her for small favors for months now. He's not her problem, and she fills him in that Drew Quartermaine knows and is blackmailing her into brokering a sit-down between him and Curtis to end this war between them. Rick says he'll do some research on what the fallout could be for her professionally. For now, he says don't tell Curtis and to string Drew along and let him believe she'll give in to his demands and is playing by his rules. Drew's latest project involves Kai. In the halls, Drew meets with Liz to discuss his pediatric sports program for the long-term hospital patients. Liz is happy to be the liaison for this program and says Oscar would be proud of him. Drew is dedicating this program to his son. Trina and Kai arrive to meet with Drew, as Kai's coach thought working on Drew's program would benefit him and the kids. Kai says he knows other athletes at PCU and would be happy to get the word out about the program. Drew thanks him and explains he started this program in honor of his son Oscar. Trina knows Oscar would love this program, and she and Joss miss him. Drew tells Trina they've both lost a lot of amazing people. Trina tells him that her mom is in her office if Drew wants to stop by. As James and Felicia leave, they run into Kai and Trina. James becomes excited because he knows Kai from football and TV. The boy calls Kai is a star. Kai signs his cast, and Felicia hopes Kai's therapy is going well and he'll be back on the team next year if that is what he wants. Kai says he has a lot of opportunities coming up. Elsewhere, Isaiah tells Willow she's a great fit for the ER, and Willow admits she loves it here and that it's exciting. She likes the instant gratification of helping patients right away. Liz catches Rick rushing off and wonders if he found who he was looking for earlier. He says he did, and it was Portia. Rick heads out, and Liz appears confused. Drew drops by Portia's office, saying he got her text. Portia tells Drew she will do what he asked. She'll convince Curtis to meet with him to mend their friendship. Alexis drops by Sonny's new house and can't believe he bought Valentine's home. Alexis came by on Diane's behalf to drop off the papers regarding Joe's educational trust. Tracy and Sonny clash over Gio. In the Quartermaine living room, Gio interrupts the family's tea time to tell Tracy that someone is on the grounds and is surveying the property. Tracy reveals she hired this guy to disprove Martin's claim that the family crypt is on public land. Lois thinks she could move the crypt, but Tracy vows to ensure her father, mother, and brother stay where they are. Tracy invites Gio to stay and join them, as she appreciates his thoughtfulness and vigilance. Just then, Sonny walks in. Sonny explains he's here to have Gio to sign some papers, but Tracy won't let him without knowing what they are. Sonny hands over the envelope. She looks over them and finds out it's an education trust, and yells, "Absolutely not." Lois explains Sonny has been paying Joe's tuition for years. Tracy announces that as of now, they will manage Joe's education. Tracy tells Sonny she won't allow Gio to be another young person hurt by him and lists the chaos he brought to Stone, Karen, and Jason's lives. Sonny yells that this isn't about his past. This is about Gio. Sonny hands Gio the papers to sign and get back to him when he can. Gio ends up signing them immediately and gives them to Sonny. Dante walks Sonny out, and Lois and Brooklyn go with him. Alone, Tracy tells Gio that was the most impressive thing he's done so far, and defying her takes a lot of nerve. He's done it twice now and notes that her family could learn from his example. Gio knows she has her reasons for how she feels about Sonny, but so does he. He explains that Uncle Sonny made sure he was okay after his mom passed. He supported his love of music and doesn't know what he'd have done without him. Tracy knows Sonny is loyal to the people he cares about, but so is she. She says what he witnessed was not about her dislike of Sonny, but her concern for him. She hopes his loyalty to Sonny doesn't cost him someday. Sonny returns home, leaves Alexis a message, and says he has a signed document for her and Diane. His doorbell rings, and he goes to answer it. It's Lois, there to apologize for Tracy. Sonny doesn't give a damn what Tracy thinks of him, he just wants Gio to have the best possible life. He asks if she thinks he should stay away from him. Carly advises Lulu. At the Metro Court, Lulu meets Carly in her office and returns a room key she stole. She explains that she broke into Martin's room in hopes of finding something to help her locate Charlotte. Instead, she discovered something else. Dante has a child he knows nothing about. According to the notes she found, Lulu reveals that Brooke Lynn is the mother. Lulu explains between the notes and what she got out of Cody that this happened when they were teenagers and training to be camp counselors. She explains that Brooke Lynn got pregnant, had a boy, and put him up for adoption. She suspects Lois was involved somehow. Carly is shocked that Brooke Lynn would keep this from Dante, as they are like family. Lulu thinks she needs to tell Dante because if she keeps this secret, it makes her as bad as Brooke Lynn. Carly knows there is tension between Lulu and Brooke Lynn, but she can't judge her, as she had to make a similar difficult decision. Lulu knows she's speaking of the abortion she had as a teen, which was the hardest thing she ever did. However, she told Dillian. Carly says they don't know the circumstances for Brooke Lynn, and this doesn't make her a bad person. Lulu feels Dante should know he has a child. Carly notes this isn't just about Dante, as the child is grown and might not know he was adopted. This information could destroy a lot of lives, and the fallout could be devastating. So is she ready for that? Carly wonders why Martin has this information to begin with. Lulu doesn't know, reveals Brooke Lynn and Chase's sterility issues, which is a secret, and that perhaps Brooke Lynn wants to find her child. Carly warns Lulu that Dante may shoot the messenger if she tells him. Lulu says this child is Rocco's brother, a Quartermain, and a Corinthos. If she keeps this secret, can Carly keep it from her kids and Sonny? Carly admits that once upon a time, she'd have told Sonny, as family is everything to him. It is to her, too, and in this situation, she sees a lot of Bobby in Brooke Lynn's decision. She knows how hard it was for her mom to give her up, and she won't add to what Brooke Lynn's already been through. Carly tells Lulu that she's had to make a lot of hard decisions of her own, including passing Michael off as Jason's to protect him from AJ. Robin blew that secret up and wrecked their lives in the process. Carly did what she thought was best at the time, just like Bobby, just like Brooke Lynn, and just like Lulu did. She broke into Martin's room to try to protect Charlotte. Lulu can't argue with that logic. She feels she'll get the clarity she needs when she looks into Dante's eyes. Then she'll know whether she can keep Brooke Lynn's secret. Sidwell shocks Alexis. Natalia drops by Windmere to see Sidwell about deception. She accuses him of plotting a hostile takeover of the company. Sidwell swears he has no designs on deception other than making money off his zincite. Natalia feels if it's not something that brought him to Port Charles then it's someone, and accuses him of being after Sonny. He says he's not pursuing Sonny, that one is all on her. Alexis arrives, and Sidwell tells Natalia needs to cut this meeting short. Natalia leaves, and Sidwell is glad Alexis accepted his invitation. Alexis isn't happy to be here, as she hates this place, and has heard not so nice things about what happened in Africa between him, Jason and the others. Sidwell admits he made mistakes in Africa, and he has no intention of conducting business in Port Charles the same way as he did there. Alexis doesn't care what his intentions are, as she has no plans to do business with him. Sidwell tells Alexis this isn't what she can do for him, but what he can do for her, as he understands this was once her family's estate. She thinks he has nothing she wants, and anything of her family's he has, he can burn. He says he could never burn anything as beautiful and intriguing as this. He pulls out a box and opens it, and it contains the dagger Helena used to murder her mother. On the next General Hospital, Joss clashes with her WSB handler. Alexis wants to know where Sidwell got the dagger. Ned tells Lois this time his mother is right. Lulu clashes with Brooke Lynn. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.